Well, guys, if this really was about money, then why are we still having famous individuals killing themselves with high rates of suicide lately? I'm sure if you are actually following social media, you have seen so many students that are actually taking their lives. Some of them have actually shown some signs of some depression earlier on, but others, they've just been okay in public, and all of a sudden they take their lives. All of a sudden they kill themselves. So today in this episode, we're going to be talking about depression. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please hit the subscribe button, hit the bell notification icon to be receiving notifications of such videos every time I post. Grab your piece of paper, grab your pen, let's go. So hello and welcome to this new series on my medical channel. This is going to be your opinion. So I'm going to give you certain views, medical views of course, and non-medical views on this channel. Of course, you have seen that the format of this is actually quite different from any other video that I've done on my channel, and I hope to actually grow further and further in this, and I really want to know about your opinion in the comment section below. So if you do not agree with me, that's okay. If you agree with me, that's okay either. I will not hold it against you. So today we're going to be talking pretty much about depression and why it has actually become so common. I'm actually supposed to get more people on the channel, and we are actually going to interview more individuals on the channel. So please stay tuned to that, because we will be getting people to call in and actually participate in this talk and this campaign against depression, because we are actually here for you and we are here to actually make things better for you. So guys, just a medical background about depression. Remember that this is a psychiatric condition that many people actually suffer from. Even you watching the video right now, you may be depressed and you may not even know. Some of the signs of depressions are going to include things like sleeping excessively, sometimes not even sleeping enough. Other individuals tend to eat a lot, others don't eat a lot, others lose their motivation, others have this low energy, and among many other symptoms. If you haven't yet watched the video on depression that I did earlier on my channel, please just head over there. I'll leave a card right here so that you can click on to actually go and watch the video that I've done on depression, so that you can come back and we can have a meaningful discussion. So why exactly has depression and the suicide rates actually increased in the country? Well, I made an inquiry with a lot of people, and a lot of people gave me so much feedback, from it being to no one can actually understand, it being to actually fund related, it being to spiritual related, but all those are different reasons as to why people actually tend to kill themselves, why people are depressed. So we'll tackle these things first and foremost. The first question is, why would someone be depressed? Okay, why would someone be depressed? There are many reasons why people have given me that they are depressed. Some people say that no, it's due to funds. Some people say that it is due to other relationship issues. Some people say that it's due to academics. And one important thing that someone actually mentioned to me when I was having this chat with many different people concerning depression was actually people don't really understand. I can actually sit here and actually tell you that I understand your situation. I understand how you feel. I pretty much know exactly how you're feeling, but that could be far away from the truth. I may not know exactly how you're feeling because I haven't yet gone through that. I haven't yet gone through a patch where I am completely broke. Aside from that, I haven't gone through a patch where I've actually failed at school, for example. Then how exactly am I going to understand, or how exactly I'm going to sit here and actually preach the gospel to someone and tell them that I understand, I'm here for you, and they would actually believe it? So having that perspective in mind, how then can we relate to these individuals that are depressed, and why is it that they think that we won't understand when we reach out to them? It's actually how we reach out to them. What do I mean by how we reach out to them? Suppose I give you an example, yeah? If you're following this discussion, suppose I give you an example and say, suppose I have a friend who's depressed. Let's say I shall give a random name. No, let me not give a random name, because pretty much if I do give a random name, then people are going to think that this person is depressed. So anyway, suppose a friend A is actually depressed, and I approach this person and I ask them what exactly is wrong. What should be the first question? If I'm very close to this person, they will tell me exactly this and this is wrong. If it's money, guys, there are ways in which we can help our friends. There are ways in which can help people financially. Of course, the best thing is you have to come out. I know it's not so easy these days to come out and ask for money. Oh, by the way, I'm asking for a 10 mil, or yeah, if I'm asking for a 10 mil, by the way, guys, in the comment section below. Anyways, on serious business, there is pretty much no way that someone would come out and blatantly ask or tell you that they are depressed because they do not have money. They are depressed because they're broke. Okay, yeah, money is actually a big contributing factor to that, but for them to actually come out and actually say that I need money, that's a bit hard. So I think it's important to actually see the need that may be there. Look at the situation where the individual is. If you're a very observant person, you may notice that people are making certain sacrifices in terms of money. Someone may not have enough lunch. Think of it like this: I'm hungry and you come and tell me that Jesus loves me. That's not going to help me. Preaching the gospel, preaching the Bible to people that are depressed is not going to help them. Of course, it's nice to hear that someone out there loves you and someone out there cares for you, but it's better to actually carry out certain actions. Suppose I go and give you food first. Minus me preaching or imposing the gospel on you, I give you food, I give you some money, and then I tell you that Jesus loves you. It's more or less you're going to believe it when I do these things, as opposed to me just coming and telling you that Jesus loves you and I just leave like that. Okay, so that's the first thing. We should actually be having actions, and our actions should be speaking louder than the message that we're actually preaching. Then second thing that is associated with this, someone actually mentioned something that was very interesting to me. They said it has to do with something spiritual. Perhaps there is a demon that is going around that is influencing these things and causing these things. I'm not saying that religion is fake, or I'm not saying that religion is not true. It is true, and there are some evidence that actually there is a super being out there that is looking out for us and all that. So there is some truth to actually why this has actually been increased. And then someone actually mentioned a very interesting thing concerning depression. They said that it actually is attributed to how we were brought up as a generation. You know how we have this a certain level of entitlement, and the way we're brought up is we actually look on social media who is doing well, who is not doing well, who's wearing what, who's driving what car. So there's this constant competition that we have on social media concerning the different people that are successful. And guys, social media lies. Right now you can be thinking that, oh well, he's doing a pretty wonderful video over there, it's well rehearsed, but in the background I'm actually not even wearing any pants underneath. Actually I am wearing pants, but that's not the point. You get the point that social media is fake. And most of the people are actually looking into other people's lives and actually seeing what this person is doing. You're not really focusing on their lives. And if you do this, and if you're in this constant phase of actually looking at what other people are doing, I think that's a recipe to go towards depression. That's a recipe to actually take your life by suicide. But then again, someone mentioned another interesting thing is because we're publicizing it on social media. For example, when someone kills themselves, you'll see all these posts that are on social media that, okay, this person took their life, this person was depressed, and we never even knew it. Actually, the signs are actually there. We had an in-depth discussion with the contributors that made this video possible, and what some of the contributors actually said was that the signs actually are there when someone is depressed. You would see certain posts, you'd see certain things. A person would sway away from their normal routine. If, let's say, they love jogging, you would notice that they stop jogging. They don't go jogging. No matter how busy their life is, if you love something, you will always make time for it. You will always sacrifice. So if you find yourself in a relationship where someone says they have no time for you, then know that they don't love you. Because most likely, if there is time, you will make time for it. Then there are some things that they tend to post on social media, like, oh no, no one will understand, or when I'm gone, please remember me, or I will not be always here. There are always these signs that if you're very close to this person, you would notice that something actually really is wrong, which actually brings me to the next point about the friends that we actually make, which is also a very, very good thing that helps. You know, someone say that it's easier to talk to a stranger than it is to talk to a friend. Why? Because if I tell my friend a certain problem, they'll probably go and gossip about it with so and so, and by the end of the day everyone knows that, okay, Moses has this problem and Moses is going through this, which actually hinders the society from actually talking to people because of that fear of gossip. So it means that people should actually stop gossiping. I know that it's very hard to stop talking about people, but I think if we are to fight this depression head on, and we have to fight these rates of suicide, we should create an environment where people are comfortable to talk to their friends. People are comfortable to say certain things without being laughed at. And especially for the male gender, it's very hard to come out as being emotional, because if you come out as emotional, you are termed or viewed as not being man enough, because society has created this environment whereby a man is supposed to be tough. A man is not supposed to cry. A man is supposed to be taking all the problems head on. Even if you get hit by it in the nuts, you're supposed to take it head on, which isn't supposed to be the case, but that's how society has made. So if we sway away from this and we sway away from how society has actually put these certain things, then we will see certain changes. But of course, the most important thing is having friends that can actually understand your situation, friends that can actually, you can talk to and you can actually trust. This actually helps you get out of depression. It helps you actually relieve yourself, because a problem that is talked about is a problem that is shared. Sometimes your friend may actually have the solution. You may be going through a relationship problem, you may be going through monetary problems, and your friend could be willing to help, because people out there are willing to help. But then again, don't take this as holy gospel truth, because the world actually is a bad place out there, and there are some people who will use you. There are some people that will take advantage of your situation. So please do this with some caution. So that's all I had for you today on this episode. If you really enjoyed it, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button for more such topics. I will be getting more people to interview. We will be doing some guest appearances on the channel, so please subscribe and stay tuned. This is going to be so much fun. I hope to be talking to you each and every single day, each and every week, on different medical topics and different non-medical topics, pretty much giving you my opinion as a medical doctor. So with that said in mind, to Zambia and beyond, until next time, my name is Moses Kazevu. Bye-bye.